All right, it's an out of the theater reaction to The Meg Part 2. So, yeah, I had recorded this whole thing the second I stepped out of the theater, but then technical difficulties didn't have a chance. So I'm going to reiterate my thoughts today. So you're getting this today. The out of the theater reaction of The Meg Part 2. If you're brand new to the channel, you've never been here before, do me a favor, hit that button, help us get to 100,000 subscribers. Got a lot going on over here. Okay, so this is the bottom line with this movie. You go, and if you see that, if you liked the first film and you're excited for the second film and you're a Jason Statham fan and you just want to go to the movies to watch a Jason Statham movie, that's what it is, right? My biggest problem with this movie is that I went in and I said, okay, I know what this movie is. It's kind of like a Sharknado type thing with Jason Statham kicking ass, and that's what you're gonna kind of expect for the movie. And if you go in with that idea, I think you can have a good time. The problem is you get that movie, but you really don't get it until like the last 15-20 minutes of the movie. There's a good chunk that sharks aren't even in this movie, and it's like they focus on the human story, which no one cares about. Like it just becomes a kind of a generic action movie. And I like Jason Statham. I like him a lot. He's always fun to watch. And you know, but I've seen a lot of this stuff before, and you're not going to this movie for the dialogue because it's not great. You're not going to this movie for a lot of the acting because it's not the best. But it's the thing is it taking itself too seriously? And no, it's not. So it's got that going for it. I really enjoyed the last 15-20 minutes of the movie because I said, oh well, that's exactly what this movie looked like in the trailer and what I thought it was going to be, right? What was the most adorable thing is I took my 12-year-old to see it, and about 4 times during the movie, she looked at me and she said, why is everyone laughing at parts that it's not supposed to be funny? And I said, there's 2 reasons for that. Because 1, they're having a lot of fun watching it, and 2, it's just absurd. It's absurd. And I like the absurd parts of it. It's just kind of, I think that going to the theater when you could spend money on other movies, is this the one you want to spend the money on? If you're like, oh, I wonder if this is going to be good. If you're in I wonder if this is going to be good, don't see it. If you're like, no, it's The Meg, I'm just going to go and watch sharks kind of do crazy things and watch Jason Statham kick him in the mouth, then sure, you'll get that. But it was just kind of forgettable and overall. But that's it. That's the out of theater reaction. That's The Meg Part 2. Okay, again, hit the button. We'll see you soon. Bye.